Welcome back to Love and Throne. So today I want to share something that has been on my mind recently, and that is the place of politics or exploitation in order to get something that you want. So I remember back in 2010 when I graduated with the best jam score, and I really wanted to go to this federal university because my dad was also lecturing in that same university, and all my siblings basically went to that school, so I wanted to go. I applied, and with the best jam score, I think it was around 260 something, 269 thereabouts. It was certain that I was going to get in, but it turned out that I didn't get in. I even aced my post TME, to be honest, not that I'm bragging. I aced my post TME, and I was the highest applicant from Kogi State for that course, so it was a no-brainer that I would get in. But first list came out, my name was not there. I told my dad, and was like, don't worry, you get in. You're a merit student, you certainly get in. And he reached out to some friends that he knew and that had the connects, and then they told my dad that you would have to pay some money. And my dad was furious. Why should he pay money for me to get in? Like, I was a merit student, and he made that very clear. And basically they told him that, I beg, put merit one side, this is the way things are done. And my dad refused. To cut the long story short, I didn't go to that school again. I ended up going to a private university. And my dad was quite disappointed because, being a lecturer there, he kept saying that he couldn't believe that the system had deteriorated to the point that someone who deserved admission on merit couldn't get in without participating in bribery or politics or something. He was actually furious. So bring it back to recently, even this week, or I think on Monday, I posted on my LinkedIn basically talking about workplace politics, and I was just saying that what lengths are people willing to go to get that promotion, to get that career advancement? Like, when did getting things the right way, when did hard work stop being enough that we have to start backstabbing, we have to start devising other means, other conniving, sneaky ways to advance our career? Like, when? I get that it's the norm, because I was talking to a colleague yesterday, and the person said, well, every man for himself. There's no love or no friendship in the workplace. And yeah, I get it's true. Like, no love or friendship in the workplace, but why? Why? And in Isaiah chapter 58 verse 6, it says, stop exploitations at the workplace. And when I saw that, it really struck me, because it means that God is saying stop exploitations, meaning God sees that there are exploitations at the workspace. So in the beginning it wasn't so. It's something that started happening, kept happening, and all of a sudden became a norm. But we are we are God's change agents, here to change things. And I'm just trying to say basically in this video that, for the fact that it seems like a norm, it shouldn't be. Hard work should be enough. People should get what they deserve without necessarily have to go through devious, manipulative, backstabbing, tricky ways to advance their careers or to move ahead. There was a story that I even saw online one day about someone who went outside the country, studied, got lots of qualifications, came back, applied to this company he was working with before he left, and he qualified for a high position. But and he did get the position, but somehow someone in the office was jealous about him, or jealous over it, and did some diabolic things for him, and the guy ran mad. And I'm like, when did we become like this, where hard work is not enough? We have to go through diverse awful ways to get things done. So please, let's stop that, and let's start bringing change. If you've had any experience of exploitation at the workplace, or you were sidelined for something you truly deserve because someone played politics better than you, I want you to leave a comment. Let's share your story. Let's hear what you have to say. So please, as we go on from this video, just remember that love and throne is God enthroned. Let's keep enforcing God and enforcing love in everything that we do, in our place of work, in every area, right? By God's grace, I'm doing my bits. one step at a time as a human resources in my place of work and everywhere I find myself basically. And I challenge you to do the same likewise. All right, thank you for watching. See you next week.